Incoming mail. Hi guys, welcome to FXTM. So we are starting right here. So looking at the chart, hi Farouk, Muzhar, Salam, hi Armin, and yeah, it's difficult to spell. It's SMB and Bember. Semper, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce this. Anyway, hi bro. It's getting harder. Arnold, hi. Buy DOW, yeah, for sure. If you wanna go longer term, DOW, I think is gonna reach 31,000 within 50 to 70 days. So, hi Steven. Hi Harun. €7 dollar and pound dollar. Let's look at the chart. See this one, but probably euro dollar it should start reversing. I would say this is for sure selling opportunity. You guys, the euro dollar especially is to do with the dollar index. It doesn't have much to do with the euro index itself. Has, but a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. Buy the DOW. Euro. Yeah, euro. There was a meeting for the ECB and the expectation. So even the DAX, guys, the DAX is gonna be crazy. Okay, make sure you guys continue buying the DAX non-stop. DAX is just gonna fly up more and more. Okay. So DAX, and you guys, we talked about US oil. This is a good buy, going 45. So buy oil, you know, long term. Don't reverse. Don't be afraid it's gonna reverse all that. See, even after corrections, like bang, it's gonna come to the trend lines like bang every time. Even if it's gonna make a correction, just see, you guys, DAX non-stop. Thank you guys. Just our dreams are not big enough. That's what I noticed. That's why we don't, you know. Our dreams is not big enough. If you get like 50 bips, you get out because you don't have a big dream. See this beautiful signal, and of course, don't take this. Some people are gonna say, why is the system is giving a sell signal? I said, don't take any sell in the DOW or the DAX, just to go for the buy for longer term. Of course, this is a very high price to buy, but I think it's gonna continue to go up. So just buy a small lot size because at any time it can make a correction down to here. This looks ugly. Not one is very thick. Really, MT4 lacks a lot of drawing tools. It sucks in this part. So really, if they want to develop something really cool, they need to completely restructure the drawing tools in this platform. Okay, so I'm not saying that has to happen, guys. Okay, that may not happen. Let's watch something here. See, in the daily, we still got a lot more to go on the MACD, guys. Still a lot more to go. So how you know you reach the high level? You make a line to the last resistance here, because when it reach in the MACD this level, it would bounce. But here we still more room to go. So that's why still more room to go. And this one was because of the coronavirus. So you don't measure in this one. If you want to measure in the sell, you measure in the regular corrections, which are these ones. That's why you're gonna find the sell ones are small, like these ones, right? Here. So have you guys bought support and resistance line according to the MACD, not the chart, not the real price? The MACD levels, that's support and resistance according to the MACD level. They are really working good. That's probably one of the secrets in this stuff, and how to use the MACD. This is support and resistance in the MACD. You know, so this line keeps moving with me. Stop. You can see, and then you can make your levels right here, so you know after coming from up down to certain levels, it's gonna start bouncing back. Okay, this is good in taking targets and expecting reversing according to the MACD high and lows, guys. Okay, so all the time you can see certain levels here, so you watch the MACD levels and you're gonna know high and lows and stuff. It's a little bit advanced stuff, guys, and statistic and stuff. Anyway, so if we go to the 4 hour time frame, this beautiful run, we have mentioned this one in the multiple forecast. I think this one is just gonna continue up. It's not gonna even make a correction. So if you guys wanna buy it, you have to be ready. If it does drop to here, you buy again. So if it does drop to here, which is a little bit high, but yeah, like I'm not saying it's gonna happen. Most likely it's not gonna happen, but if it does happen, you have to have used a stop loss enough so you can take a 1000 bips down and it's not gonna hurt you. Okay, because now the initial start was right here, so actually you should have been here in 1800 points. Okay, it did make a huge run, and it's gonna continue to go up with the ECB going like right is not gonna stop. She's gonna just keep pushing the button, like print more money and more money and more money, right? So it's good. And the package that the ECB is making to, you know, take care of the coronavirus effect is really good. They're taking care of the stuff. European zone is really good. Yeah, sure, Dow intraday M15, but if you want to go for something longer term, we're saying it's gonna reach 31,000 from now. We actually said this since it was like 22,000. Said it's gonna reach 31,000, and 33,000 is also optional target. But yeah, hi Olo. Louise is asking about pound yen. Hi Mukesh, no problem, bro. So pound yen, let's look at the pound yen here. First of all, let's look at the index, see what's happening. So here Australian pound, Japanese yen is here, pound yen. So possibly I'm looking at to sell the pound yen at that, according to this guys. Okay, so first I look here to see what is the pound, what is Japanese yen, and when I see like Japanese yen, the market is a little bit off today. Like is not going where it's supposed to be going exactly. It's mixed up a little bit, so the indexes are not in the order that we would like to see. Okay, so probably we're gonna be looking to sell the pound yen, maybe buy euro pound also is good. Okay guys, DAX, the oil is going 45. Okay, so we be clear about this one. Okay, and OPEC is going by itself for now, so you don't really make an analysis for oil in connection with anything else. So there's production cut has been taking place. There is more demand. The big countries did what they want. Was some countries they push the price really low, so the shares of the energy sector and oil companies drop. Then they can buy it for really cheap price, and they will push the price back up. Then the shares of this sectors is gonna increase. Then they made billions and billions of money by dropping the prices of the oil, and that's it. So the oil price was pushed down on purpose for the shares to go down, and other companies are gonna benefit really big time from this. So you guys, that's something for you to know. Anyway, so we're going 45 here. Okay guys, and possibly, or we may reach even 60 in the long run. Some people saying the oil is not gonna never reach 60 again. I think it will for the WTI, not even the UK oil, the Brent. Okay guys, so we said that pound yen. See this trend line is like a river. Okay guys, every time you cross the river upside, you want to take the buy position, the buy position, the buy position. Any sell, avoid. Any sell, avoid. Don't sell Dow before 30,000 or 31,000 level was a sell signal. Before this, only take every buy. Every buy, you have seen this. Every buy, take it. Every buy, every buy. If you take a sell, it's gonna be like for 200, 300 pips. But a stop loss must use a stop loss if you're gonna sell. If you're gonna sell any correction down wave like this one here, you know, like that one, then you must use a stop loss. Because if you're wrong, then it's gonna continue to keep going up. Okay, like this. May not even come that much. So we expect to run to 26,700, then it's gonna come back to 26,200, then go back up to 27,500 after this. So we said bound yen, sorry about that. See guys, we mentioned the Australian index was really weak. Okay, we give this one early today, so if you have made some profit, is good. Looks like the pound index is crashing now, so it's coming back. You should have taken profit probably, but really I'm not happy to sell it against Japanese yen. Okay, see this half an hour run, if you're using the ABC system, that was beautiful, beautiful. 450 pips, one signal in the ABC system. It's beautiful, beautiful system, guys. It's not marketing our system, but it is. Anyway, so you guys, the stop loss should be here. That was a joke. Stop loss should be here if you're gonna take this one, and then your target, you know, full target to come back to this level. Half target to go about this area right here when it did spend the most time. Okay, it's probably volume profile stuff. When you spend the most time like this and taking correction stuff, so this level was kind of the level to watch. So possibly this will be a take profit target, and you may run this wave down here, which is about 300 pips, as long as you don't break to the upside. Because I'm not really happy to sell it against Japanese yen. I would sell it probably against the franc. Wait, franc probably, what's it gonna be? The market is, or actually I would sell it against maybe New Zealand. No, New Zealand was weak. Actually, you know what, maybe sell it against Canadian. Pound Canadian probably is the best to sell, guys. This is a little bit tricky, I know, you guys, it's confusing, but pound Canadian, I just had to calculate all the possibility and to see which one could be the best to sell. Okay, so probably, I know that it doesn't look great, but possibly this would be a better sell than pound yen, maybe. Okay, going down this way. Let's put this one, because this is ugly range of market. Also, what could be good, guys, this currency, which is extremely volatile. I'm actually considering buying a new laptop. Predator Acer is really fast one. I found one, it's like $1,400, but I used new one. I found really nice new one, but it's like close to $2,000. Guys, this could be a really good sell. Okay, see, it's beautiful, even it's dropping for our time frame. This is pound ZAR, guys. Okay, pound ZAR. So this is a really good sell, and don't ask me how did I tell you guys about this one, why it would be a good sell. This is, Yeah, just have to modify this one to represent it better. All what you have to do, adjust it to according to the, that's why you have these filters here. So you have to increase this, that's all. And let's see, put it like this. Okay guys, so this system is really good for range and stuff. So you can see this start of the cell, and I think this is gonna, it's like the Bollinger Band but a little bit with different stuff. So this is a really good sell, guys, very good sell, and your stop loss should be at the top right here. I don't think it's gonna hit stop loss, I think it's gonna crash. So guys, I would really recommend, and we should be looking at this level right here, that one, which is about 2000 points down, guys, very fast crash. Okay, so that's really good. If you understand how correlation moves and how the market and where the strength is gonna be for the next month, so where the weakness is going to be, you're gonna be able to actually identify what's going to be a good sell, a good buy, which is really good opportunity before it happens. Even without looking at the chart, we were able to say, okay, probably bound ZAR is really good sell right now. And you look at this, it's like crashing since the last 8 hours, and even before this for the last 3 days. What's good about this system is it's giving you levels. How you use it, you measure this distance, okay, and that's 1400 and let's say 20. You enter the trade, then the target will be 1420 points. Is that from the distance between the high to the low? If you get this target, you should get out. That's how it works. Okay, your stop loss should be either that level or that one or that one. It depends on where you are, the volatility of the pair, all that stuff, but it gives you multiple levels where you can put your stop loss. So this is really how it works. I don't use it much because it needs higher skills for people to use. That's why I don't spend too much on it, because if you don't know how to use it really good, you may end up in loss. Okay, so it's a little bit unique system, is different. The whole idea is it's gonna move in this channel. If it gets out, it's way over sold, you should, or overbought, you should get out. So when a price like bang like this, you need to get out. You're gonna have to come back to the channel. Okay, and this is gonna give you, okay, if you're in the up here, you don't really wanna buy unless you have a really strong analysis. Never buy when it's outside, that's too late. Like here, never sell, it's too late. And also don't buy because there is no buy signal. And it's like Bollinger Band a little bit. You can see here it was wide, here is really narrow. See that? So the whole idea also, when it's green inside, this gives you a buy. Okay, the bottom line is a lower support, this one is a higher support area. It can come to do correction to the middle area at any time, no problem. Bouncing from the lower band or the middle part here will offer a good buying opportunity. However, if you're trading a range of market, if you have analysis saying this can bounce from here, this could offer a sell opportunity, and your stop loss should be above here. Okay guys, so it's good for range of market. Also it will give you, if this can come to do a correction to the middle, how much. So if you expect this one, let's say, give the latest example. Bang. Let's say this will come down, so this may come down to this pink area, which is the start of the sell right here. That was a beautiful sell. Okay, and of course when the price did come out right here, you really want to touch it. It's just not good, and you don't buy, you don't sell till this red is shown. Once this red is shown, you can see it's like bang, a crash. Once it did come out of the channel, it did have to come back. It just made a small correction to the middle area, and it's like bang again. So you expect 2 more candles, big one here. Then after this, you expect sideways movement. Okay, a little bit up, then bang down again. That's how it works. Okay, so you know how to put your stop loss and how to determine your target. This advanced gravity band system. So bound in, it's a possible sell, but it's better, much better is bound ZAR. I would really avoid bound in. Bound ZAR is way more volatile than bound yen, guys, and it has a lot way more money, but you must know to be in the good direction because it's super volatile. It's one of the USD ZAR is super volatile. Imagine if you take the bound ZAR, it's extremely volatile. It's probably one of the, we can check how the volatility in that one also. So you guys, if you drop the ATR index, you're gonna get volatility, right? If you go here, and I think you go, not that one, it's greater maybe. Yeah, right here. I used it before. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the 250 period because it's gonna give you a more good number. So it 320, okay, which is a lot. So within 3 days you can make 1,000 points or so. So every 3 days 1,000 points. That's huge volatility, okay, and it's usually trending a lot. I use this 250 because it represents a bigger period, so probably the numbers are more accurate. And you guys look at that ATR, it did reach, it was trending so much, it means there was volatility of the buying. Then after that, this volatility start to increase. This does not represent a reversal of the price by any means. It means here it was moving, let's say 700 pips per day, here it's just moving 200 pips per day, which you can imagine this area and this all area is just not moving much, especially this on the top. And if you go down, it's just about this area when really start to move down a little bit, but lately it starts picking up. So in the new calculation, these numbers are gonna be taking place, and you're gonna see as like a big one down here in volatility, you know. If the amount of volatility increase, but if this is gonna go up down the same level, okay, you're just gonna keep going flat, because this is a rate and it takes in consideration the last 250 period. So the curve, if it's going super fast right here, and if it's coming back with the same level, okay, it's just gonna keep flat, and that's possible, guys, okay. So if you look at the smaller time frame, which is, we have 4 hours right here, that was a good signal in the 4 hour time frame. The other one was the daily, guys, okay. So that was a beautiful signal, and you can see it didn't come down here, it did make a correction and it's coming back down. So that's exactly, you can see where to put your stop loss. So if you take this, so you guys can see that, okay, so that's where you can put your stop loss right here. You can see a huge coming down, then a small correction up, then bang. Of course, the best area was to sell was this one right here, and this is really good currency no one pay attention to, and extremely volatile, very volatile, and volatility over short period of time. If you are in the right direction, you're in the money big time, okay. So you can see it's coming down right now even. So we can put the price here, guys. It's probably talking about last 15 minutes in this one. Sorry, it's never used to write bound ZAR. I put USD ZAR. So 21.3, that's probably about the price we started talking, and target 19.6. That's a lot of money in this one, about 3,000 points down. Okay, guys, this is probably a very rare currency, not too many people pay attention to, but tons of money in it, tons of money and tons of opportunities. So something to pay attention to. So I hope you guys understand the system now. This system a little bit different, not like the other ones. Okay. So really, you want to sell when this turn red, okay, but you know where to put your stop loss, at the top of this upper band here, or that of the lower channel or higher channel. That's your stop loss. And at any time it's gonna go up to reach this get out of the upper channel or lower channel, you need to get out probably because it has to go sideways or make a correction before it does continue. So now we just come back from the top to the bottom of the middle channel. So we need to come first target, we need to come down all the way here to this level. I'm gonna make it darker a little bit here. Okay, that's number one. So if you guys want to take a first target here, get out, no problem. If you want to wait to reach this level, also is good, but that's a good sell. Okay, sorry for taking too long for that one. Okay guys, please don't forget to hit the like button so the YouTube will be spreading the video. Gold may be coming down, so Mikesh here is asking, Mikesh from South Africa, so they have a lot of mining, so really have a good connection to the gold, so always asking about gold. So gold is probably going to continue to come down. If the stock market is going up and the dollar index is going to continue to go up, or is going to reverse to go up, then gold probably is going to come down, but you have to be slight in gold because also gold is sick as a safe haven. So I would not buy, I would be looking to sell, but be careful. Australian USD, let's look at this now. See, Japanese yen, that's why I don't want to trade bound against Japanese yen, because I expect Japanese yen to get really weak if the stock market is going to continue to go up. So it will not be best to sell bound against Japanese yen. It will be best probably to sell it against either something like ZAR or something possibly like Australian, New Zealand or Canadian, one of the three, but the Australian was really weak. I would not sell Australian USD, I would not sell any Australian or New Zealand Canadian because the stock market on fire and we expect to continue on fire. So those three indexes are gonna continue to be strong. I would be selling Japanese yen or franc, and I would be buying the euros probably. Euro against maybe franc also is good. Euro yen probably good. Canadian Japanese yen is good. Canadian pound CAD is good sell. USD CAD is probably a sell, but we came down from 1.41 to 1.35 as expected, 600 pips. So in this range and area are gonna get up waves and down waves. Are just waste of money. The money was there 2 weeks. We already talked about this. Just like now we're talking about the pound ZAR has the money. See guys, too many people are just gonna ignore that one and they're gonna focus on like other stuff. But when this one come down here, see, when it's gonna reach down here, everybody's gonna be asking, what about pound ZAR now? Can we sell pound ZAR? Is it too late? Like that. So when it's gonna take your attention, it's probably gonna be too late to enter. Okay. So pound yen, I'm not. See, that's a dead reverse. That's why I'm saying I don't wanna sell pound against Japanese yen. Okay. That was the question, and I recommended to sell the pound against the ZAR rather than selling the pound against the Japanese yen. Okay, and you guys can see the last, let's say 5-10 days, the pound against the ZAR was coming down, but pound against Japanese yen is going up. And one good currency probably to trade is ZAR Japanese yen. It's probably going up like crazy also. This all correlation crap, you guys, is so ZAR, if it's offered, it's not offered here in this platform. So ZAR Japanese yen, I don't have it, but if you guys do have in your broker ZAR Japanese yen, it's probably a good buy. Okay, buy ZAR Japanese yen, it's really good, I believe. So I don't have the chart, but I believe it's gonna be good. Pound Australia and pound New Zealand, they are a sell. Australian USD, so I said yeah, don't sell it. It's too late, and if the stock market is going to continue up, Australian USD is not going to be a good sell. So Simon is asking about the indexes and the light forex. Yeah, just you can use them in the trading view also. You can use the indexes in trading view. It's not It's not a matter, you know, you can use them if you don't like this broker. Yeah, this bounds are is probably good. Okay. use crude is good. See guys, it's going up from here after this correction. It's 36.14. To get back here, pound Australian, pound New Zealand is too late to sell, and it's a sell. It's not a buy now, because if the stock market is going to continue to be strong, then we expect the Australia and New Zealand to continue to be strong with them for a while. Then this is not going to offer a really good sell or buy if the Australian. Let me open the chart and let deliver the message I want to say here. It's best to avoid them. It's not gonna be good to buy it or sell it. Pound Australia and pound New Zealand. Maybe pound can't. Let's say pound New Zealand. I'll show you what I want to say. See here? Okay guys, I'm gonna put the continuation signals because I take them off usually. But I'm gonna show you right here. This is a re-entry signal, so the system gives you re-entries, which is really good. Right here, you guys see this little under. I'm gonna put the information panel. Okay, right here, you guys see this? You can play with a stop loss. You can move the stop loss sensitivity if you want, but that was a sell. See guys, this level was a sell, and that was a sell. And see the system, it did give you the sell, then you get out with a green candle. All that stuff, it didn't give you any buy or any sell. Okay, at this price it did give you a really nice sell. It did make a correction, did come up here, didn't give you a buy. When it did bounce from here, it did give you a nice sell. So now it's continue to be a sell, and in my opinion it's gonna continue to drop. Maybe we're gonna be saying maybe the 1.93, but if you ask me, if something did drop already all this much here continuously non-stop 1,000 points, and you want to sell it here, your stop loss is just gonna be here, and you don't expect probably another $1,000. It's possible, but I would not expect $1,000 again. So you just need to know that's your stop loss, and you must be ready. If the stock market is gonna continue going up, this is probably gonna drop another 500-600 bips. And that was the initial start of the signal, and that's your stop loss, and you can go for 300 bips. Okay. But that's not the best to sell, because it's not coming after a buy. So what's 3 weeks ago, when we were at the top, if you've been following the weekly forecast, we were saying buy it when the stock market was going down, and then when the stock market started coming going back up, we started saying. So if we just zoom it, you can see what happened right here. At that price we were saying only take every sell wave, right, in this area, and look at this, what happened. So if you're coming really to sell here, is a little bit too late. The price is oversold and everything. What's pushing it down, because the pound index is kind of ranging, is not having either strong momentum up or down, slightly down a little bit, and at the same time the stock market is up, so the Australia and New Zealand are strong. That's why it keeps getting pushed down. But this price range wise, so if we go out of this one, and I will go to the daily, and I'm gonna use this. So really this is a strong level, 38.2 feeble level, and this too far away from the trend line, so it's too late. The real signal was about here in this area. So it's really too late, because we can get correction at any time. but there is a chance to run down here even if you don't get a correction. But at 1.90, let's say 60, for sure I would get out. I would get out here. Okay, I would get out here. I will take profit and not touch it. Then we'll see the bound index. If the bound index at that time is gonna get strong and the stock market is gonna be doing a correction wave, maybe we get an up wave like this. Okay guys, but that's too late. But if you look at the bound ZAR, it didn't drop that much yet. Okay, so that's why probably the bound ZAR is still a good sell, where the bound, because if you go like this one and you put the same temperature, you can see the difference. Let's put the daily time frame so we compare the same time frame, so it makes sense. You're probably gonna see a little bit of difference here. See here on the other chart, we actually here, right guys, we actually in this level. That's why I'm saying it's bad to sell, because you're getting really close to the low of the year. But in this chart we are still here, so that's why I said it's probably a good sell, and it's gonna come to 19.6, which is this level exactly. Unbelievable. Without even looking at the Fibo levels, you give 19.6 in the other chart. Unbelievable. Okay guys, so that's 19.6, which we determined in the other analysis without even looking at the Fibo levels and the really targets. So it's beautiful. Okay, so we can see this coming all the way down, where bound Australia and bound New Zealand already kind of oversold. But I think they may continue to come down, but they are not the best entry, and is not the best price level, is not the best. You're a bit too late to ask about it. You know, it's dropped already 1000 bips. Yeah, potential to go for another 500, but I'm saying it's not the best. But bound ZAR, its big chance is really good, especially after a correction. It's coming down, so it's good. It has more room to run here, right here. And if you go for probably for our time frame, see this beautiful sell signals, like bang, it did make a correction to one of the few levels for our time frame. It is coming back. Once this is broken also, it's like bang, continue to come down. Extremely volatile pair that we should pay attention. If we put our APCO trading and look at it this way, you can be making just free money trading this stuff. I think this is easy to trade if you also having, you know, someone is giving a full overview analysis. I don't think it was too difficult for you guys to see this, like a sell right here, like this, stay in the sell, and at here you get out. When it's reversing also you take a sell. I probably also moved the re-entries in that one. I have to, why is not showing? I'm not sure. Maybe it still will show. So guys, this system makes things really easy, this system, unbelievable easy. So if you guys want the system, it's available on our website, www.Fxmarketstrategy. So by all means, you guys are welcome to get this one. If you like a black ground, you can set it up with black ground like this one. Some people really love the black background, but it freezes my computer. So, and if you go here like this, some people love this stuff, you know, you just love the black background. So you can see it right here. Okay, so that was a sell right here, and there was a trend line. It was broken also, so our system gave a sell and the trend line was broken, so it did come down here. And this, you can see this trend line, it did bounce from here. So what we expect is we're just gonna come down to this one, and we're gonna go put 16.5 as a minimum. And that sucks also in trading view, you have to do it this way, which sorry, that sucks in MT4, which they should have it make it in a way where it's much easier than this. It really sucks. Okay guys, so really we are still here. So if we take this, you can see the trend lines here giving you support and resistance. You can see this was like bigger we go, let's say, make it a little bit different number. Sorry about this. Make it, let's say 18, just to make it more. Yeah, it's better. So I'm just gonna take this off to make the screen bigger, guys. So you can see now it has the potential to drop. You guys know there is this arrow right here. It's a chart shift. You can click on it and you can drag the chart right and left. It took me forever to know about this one, and it was really nice when I didn't know about it, just in case if you guys didn't know. So that's good. So you really, if you guys want, the system is available on our website. The cost is $249 for 1 year, and you get access to everything in this website, so it's not really bad at all cost wise. If you're in this market, you know this is nothing. Okay, and beautiful, my trading station is frozen because this system with the analysis and the black background with the live streaming usually freezes my very slow computer. Okay, so anyway, that was the chart I wanted to share with you guys for the bounds are, and that we spotted a really good sell, good opportunity right here. Stop loss should be above the trend line and above this high right here. I don't think it's gonna bounce, just in case if the bound gets really strong, it may come back in case it does come to be strong. Okay, how do you determine if it's a correction or it's a reversal? You have to do separate analysis for each index. Then at that time you're going to be able to determine, and overall market analysis, so you will know the overall market does not move in a random way. Market is all connected to each other. So once you have overall market analysis, you understand the full picture, then you're going to be able to determine if it's a correction or it's a reversal. So you need to do a good analysis for stock market, if it's going up or down, and then the indexes. If you get those about 70 to 80% right, probably you're gonna be good. For sure, Alo, thank you. Hope we can. I've seen one today. I'm thinking about buying it. It's super fast one. It's for gaming, so it's gonna be really fast. Yeah, so probably consider this one. Frozen. Okay guys, I hope you get an idea about the market, what's going on now, and also we look at the market indexes right now, what's going on. You can see the pound is really weak and even weaker than Japanese yen, so pound Japanese yen is probably going up now, so it was a good thing we said I would not recommend this one. Pound dollar, it's probably a sell. Euro pound, it's probably a buy right now. So guys, you can look at these ones. I would buy the euro pound. It's okay. Euro New Zealand is probably a sell. So New Zealand, Australia, and Canadian probably are gonna get strong as long as the stock market is going up. Pound, it seems to be going down. Okay, so pound dollar is a sell. I think pound dollar probably is gonna be a good sell for today and tomorrow. So guys, always make your analysis. I'm just giving a general idea what could be potentially a good buy or sell. So we discuss the market together. You can see New Zealand, the Japanese yen is still going up. Okay guys, it was my pleasure talking to you. I don't see I don't see too many questions right now. So you guys, that was 1 hour. We kind of covered the market. We gave this really good sell. We spotted together. So this has a potential to run down. And you watch this levels at the trend line, so you watch 19.6, which just comes with the Fibonacci level and trend line and the lower band. So by all means, if you sell now at 19.6, you need to get out because you may run to a small correction. Then the second one will be 17.6, and that 17.6 is reachable also, guys. Okay, so that's the good thing about having a strong system. It's showing you all the support and resistance by trend lines, by like trend line of this kind, and also our cloud trend line is giving you signals, giving you stop loss, This is beautiful for success, guys. Okay. So as we said, the website is available, the system is available on our website, so you guys are welcome to join our website. And also we're gonna have our signals in phone app within a month and a half or 2 months from now. And also we're gonna have educational videos, like paid educational service. Also we're gonna have courses. Part of it is gonna be videos to watch, and some part of it is gonna be online classes like in Zoom and stuff. So within 2, 3, 4 months from now, we're gonna have this service beside the signals and account management also. So all this is coming within the 3, 4, 5 coming months. Okay, guys, it's gonna be really good stuff. You guys can see the service, and we deliver exactly what we show here. So everything we tell, and we show our product, how to trade it live. We give live examples in how to trade, how to look, how to look at the market, what would be really good, what be really not the greatest. This exactly what we deliver, the same product. This gets installed, like we help many times to install to some clients. You just want the service to be done quick. Exactly what you see here and right now, that's what you're gonna get in your MT4. Okay, guys, thank you for joining me today. It was my pleasure, and I would like to see you guys all having a wonderful day and a profitable week. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.